Good morning, students. Next lecture is on object-oriented design. In the previous lecture, we discussed about the user interface. So we discussed text-based and the graphical user interface. Now we'll be discussing about the object-oriented design. This is basically derived from the object-oriented programming language concepts. So in this object-oriented design method, the system is viewed as a collection of objects, that is an entities. The state is distributed among the objects and each object handles its state data. For example, in library automation system, each library representative may be a separate object with its data and function to operate on these data. The task defined for one purpose cannot refer or change data of the other object. Objects have their internal data which represent their state. Similar object creates a class. In other words, object is a member of class and class may inherit the features of the superclass. So these all are the concepts of classes, objects and inheritance. So different terms that are related to object-oriented designs. This you have already studied in object-oriented programming language with the principles. So these are objects, classes, messages, abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance and polymorphism. So objects are the entities. Class is a generalized description of an object. So object is an instance of class. A class may be defined all the attributes which an object can have a method which represents the functionality of an object. Messages are used to communicate between the object by the help of message passing. Abstraction to show only the essential elements to the real world. Encapsulation is wrapping up of data into a single unit. Inheritance is when you are inheriting the superclass features into the subclass. Polymorphism is multitasking.